Okay. We're just gonna, okay. I think if, I think that got it. Hey, good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Glenda. Good morning, Julie. What's up? I think I got my camera to be straight ish. I don't know what happens between the time I get off with you guys and 24 hours, but my camera always seems to be slanted. Grant you, I do use both machines, and I don't know if maybe I move my tablet on it or something. It always is just slightly askew. Good morning. Yeah, it's raining here too, but it's not as cold, so I know. I think torch mist really might be happening this year. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. Happy start of the weekend. This is the last Friday before Christmas. Any of you guys are in my shoes where you're doing some last minute shopping? May, may God be with us. I hate doing this part. I oh see oh friends. I like when you guys all speak together. It's so happy. And Julie's such a wonderful person. She's just this bohemian princess, and Lynette is just oh, you just want to hug her to death. She's just so sweet and so kind and so knowledgeable. All my friends are just awesome. And I just when I get to meet you guys all in person and I could get to put see the face to the name, it's just it really does warm my heart. And I can't believe I get to see so many of you guys in 2026. I'm looking forward to it. I love the fact that Lauren did the first part of the cells this in the beginning of this at the end of this year because I am really looking forward to 2026, not only because I'm teaching and I got it's just that I get to see all of you guys. So that's awesome. You know you're awesome. So yeah, I look forward to that every time because it's awesome to hear you. And some of you I do get to have the privilege to talk to you guys on the phone, but it's one thing to talk to you on the phone versus seeing you in person and like be able to hold your hand or hug you or see your work or just be around you and just go eat something. It's a different kind of vibe. So if you have an opportunity, like if you're going to like a quilt show and you know that someone else is in your area, like invite them, get to know them and look at fabrics together, maybe take a class together. It's really honestly awesome because quilt shows are not as big as you think they are. There's so many other shows that are bigger than us. There's like, jazz fest, dance recitals, all these things. And our little community is not as big as you think it is. And if so you have the opportunity to meet someone else that knows how to sew, you can become friends and it can just make the sewing world even more exciting. Yeah. Julie, my bohemian princess, is she's pretty awesome. If you have an opportunity to meet her, like I dare you to talk to her for 5 minutes without smiling. If someone puts a camera on you, you're smiling from ear to ear. Like she's like institution. Like you're like, yeah. Oh my god, why does my cheeks hurt? I'm smiling so hard right now. She's just like that. Arnetta is so cool. Like Arnetta, like I can't there's Arnetta is a force to be reckoned with. She is funny. Her personality is strong. She's a strong person and she's just funny. I can't explain it. Like and she's fast. That woman at any class she's ever taken from me, I think she's always the first person done with the project. She always says she's a slow sewist, but she's not. She picks up all sewing things like incredibly fast. Arnetta should become I think she should be a teacher. She is fast. And she is like really good at modifications on the fly. Uh like Christine has like a good part. She kind of has like a butterfly like fly kind of type personality. She's there, she wants to meet everybody. Everybody I've ever met in person, they each have like a unique personality. And so when I get to see their names on Captain Log, I can put a name behind a face, a personality behind the face, and it warms my heart truly. Yeah, Arnetta is a force. That woman is a force. Like she is like I can't explain it. When she's around, she's another person that makes me smile. She is a force, and she's funny. And she's funny. So, and she has really good taste in fabric. I like fabric shopping with her. Really good taste. So, I I wanted to show you yesterday okay, so let me back forward. Okay, I told you guys yesterday that me and Patreon, the top tier, the rotary cutters, are going to be making the Nova sleeve. The Nova sleeve is this cutie from Style Magnolia. By the way, sidestep with Style Magnolia. I don't know if the person made it this name because of Still Magnolias, because like every time I say their name, I have Sally Field, Julia Robertson, all these people in my head. Now, grant you, when this movie came out, I was like a baby Nova, I believe. But my mom has watched it so much, had watched it so much that if you play it in the background, I can say all the lines, like all the lines. I like all the lines. Like, I think I have, like, 2 monologues that I used in drama class from this movie, right? So, whenever I say it, I'm like, "Did they are they an '80s, '90s baby and their parents watched the movie a lot?" And that's where they came I have questions. Anyways, so we're making the, Nova sleeve in the rotary cutters. The rotary cutters is a smaller tier on the group where we make also just, like, accessories. So this was picked, and we're making the medium size. I was excited because all my family has, tablets, and I was looking for a good tablet case. So I made one because I was like, "I'm trying to knock one out because I wanna make another one as a gift." I made one yesterday. Again, this is another pattern that I feel like it takes longer to cut out than to sew. I was, like, in and out sewing. I talked to 2 people, and I was done sewing before the last conversation. So, here it is. Oh, we're matching. I didn't plan that. So, it is, this is an old backstitch print. Backstitch Fabric was a custom fabric group, and I hoarded a lot of fabric from them. I like the way Sonia draws characters. She she doesn't draw it like the Disney characters herself. Her own characters kind of remind me of the cartoon characters that you used to see on the back of newspapers. If Gen Z, you're watching me, yes, back in the day, in a newspaper there would be like people drawing characters and cartoon characters, and yeah, I don't think they do that anymore. It's sad. Okay, so um, uh, so you see the beautiful characters, and I was able to fussy cut so you can see the Christmas tree. You have a nice slip pocket in here. You have like there's something you could put back here. I feel like you could put a mesh pocket back here if you wanted to. But you can have like a nice big print, like you see Olaf, you see Gingerbread Man, you see Sandy Claus. As you know, I love Nightmare Before Christmas, so and then you have a well padded for your sleeve. I did use elastic, but I think I didn't use the right kind of elastic. I'll explain that later. It didn't have a lot of stretch, but it was elastic, and when it tried to retract, it hit me in the hand and it actually hurt. I was like, "What the Hades?" So it has like this cool retractable handle, and it was really fast to get done. So we're going to be making one today. I need to cut it out again, and so we can make another one. Um, I'm stuck on the fabric. There's 3 choices. This is Notorious's 80s and 90s baby fabric. It's the gummy bears. Transformers, more that meets the eye. Go Gadget, the original My Little Ponies. I think these are the Wuzzles, but I don't remember them at all. But they have there's a lot of characters on here. We have the Smurfs, He-Man, We have Shira back here, and we also have um Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright was my favorite. Rainbow Bright was Shira. So this is contender number one. Okay. So, um, and she's going strong because it's making me give all the holiday fills. If you guys don't have these boards, um, cardboards are awesome too, and you can just stick pins in them. Just keep your fabric organized. And then contender number two is going strong too. This is again made by drawn by Sonia. This is from Backstitch. This is the kind of like the Peanuts or the newspaper drawing of um Stranger Things. So you have like Will with his mom, Nancy and Jonathan, and this is going strong. This is Elle when she was at the winter ball dress. You have Dustin, and I love this because it's not in your face Stranger Things. It's a cartoon style that you know, and if you watch the Stranger Things, you're like, oh my god, the upside down, and it is not in your face. It's very cool, and you can use a lot of different blender fabrics because there's beautiful different colors. Like you have light blue, dark blue, reds, and orange. So you can use a lot of different color blender fabrics, and it will go perfectly with it, right? And this is the last contender. I was wondering when I was making this, a lot of us, if you got custom fabrics, sometimes get cotton woven panels. And sometimes the cotton woven panels are on a huge yard of fabric. I don't think you need a whole yard of fabric for the exterior, but if you're able to fussy cut for the bottom half and then just use the rest of the exterior, that can be something really cool. So I have a thing. I love the Princess and the Frog. And I love the Shadow Man. He has friends on the other side. If you know, you know. So I thought it would be cool to do him, and look at all this extra fabric that comes with this panel, and it's like black with green. So I thought that would be so cool to have him right here, use the black and green here, here in the gusset, and it will be so cool because it's like it's sketched in different placing, and then just like the lining inside could be whatever. Nobody really cares because you would have the Shadow Man here with the black and green all over. And I'm like, this is cool. And then I can do the zipper black and green, and then I can and use Disney pools and whatever. So I have 3 contenders, and I'm going to be cutting one of them out and sewing it up with Patreon today. And I thought this is so cool because I think these are awesome gifts to give people, and I'm also thinking of making a few to like do at AwesomeCon. AwesomeCon is in March, to see how they do on the thing because these are really big. This is the medium. This is the medium. I only can imagine what the large is like. This is the medium. To give you a greater scale, let's see. This ruler is 10 inches. This is the medium. So that is a pretty big thing. So this probably could easily fit an iPad or whatever. So you might be able to get like the large, like my Samsung is 14 inches by long. I think I might be able to get the large in this, and it's padded with the foam. So I'm like, this might be a great thing to do. And if it doesn't take up a lot of your time, you can turn these out and sell them accordingly. So I'm like, I'm curious. So let's see what you guys are saying. You love the fabrics. You're like the Care Bears. Yeah. Care a lot. We care a lot. Everybody loves Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright is like amazing. Merry Christmas to you as well. Shadow Man for sure. I know, it's the greens, right? it's the greens. So I have to figure this one out. So, I'm excited though, because like as soon as that one came together, I started going through. I was like, I have so many cottons in my room. I have so many cotton combinations that I can use because it would even be really cute for a tulip pink if you're trying to give it. If you're doing like a swap exchange, it could be like for, random swap exchanges, that is such a great gift because most of us have a tablet that we read instructions off of. And that's just a really great gift, especially if you're packing your tablet to go on a retreat or go across country. That's a great thing. Or just for just everyday care of your tablet to make sure that it doesn't, get, harm in any way. And I also think if you use a light water resisting canvas on the inside, the main compartment, you could also now add that is help with like, water not getting into it. Like, I think that would be cool too. I pattern 3, that's size 3 is what I was. So my thing is whenever we have multiple size patterns, I usually have a tendency of trying to choose the middle pattern size. So that way because sometimes the patterns, they have different instructions if it's too big or too small. So I try to like Goldilocks that stuff and pick the middle one. So that's what I do. So, I really am excited about that. So, without further ado, let's get into the Christmas stuff. So, we have Fireweed Stitch, and it's December 19th, and they wrap this really nice. Purses it all depends on the purse. Sometimes the purse can take me like a few hours. Some purses could take me a few days. It just depends on how complicated the purse is. This looks like a roll of, you remember like my mom and dad used to do roll of pennies and then like get the paper with it, and they would do it with quarters and stuff, but this is what it's reminding me of. Again, I'm showing my age. So, there's no more pennies anymore. They're not making them anymore. I told my daughter that, who's 15, and she is super upset about that. That she wanted a penny floor, like in her room, like where it's all pennies on the floor. And I'm like, you better start collecting. Let's see. I have zero clue what this is still, but there's plastic on it. Find the sill, Shinova. Find the sill. Oh my goodness. It would be like if I was a gaming card, Shinova can do XYZ, and this is her superpowers. Her kryptonite, plastic. So it looks like it's clear vinyl, which honestly for me is a winner. If you're in my Patreon, there somehow, some way, our Patreon people, we always pick something that has unique clear vinyl, and I never have it. They will tell you I will have like clear vinyl of hearts, clear vinyl of stars, or like some weird vinyl, but I have to use jelly. I never have clear vinyl. I don't know why. So it's clear vinyl and it comes on this little roll. So I'm actually quite grateful for this because I never have it. So I think that's actually a really good gift to have because a lot of people don't have it. So I'm here for it, and I like the little roll that comes with it. Let's see if I can roll it back up. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I always have, yes, sparkly something, and I misplaced this. So what I think I'm gonna do is that I have a caddy that has like drawers, and this is where I keep my binding. I think I'm gonna keep this because this is cut so perfect, so little with this brown roll. This brown roll is actually quite genius. So if you don't have this at home, mimic this brown roll. This brown roll will help me find this clear vinyl. I know this sounds silly. I always say I have clear vinyl, but I can never locate it because it's never on anything. So this will be in my cart, and I will always now know that I have clear vinyl because I can locate it because of this brown roll. I know that sounds, again, you're like Shinova, and I'm like, I'm telling you the truth. If you sew with me live long enough, you'll be like, Shinova will spend 20 minutes trying to find clear vinyl, and then she'll be like, my vinyl game is weak. And then I didn't have clear vinyl for the bag I showed you guys yesterday. I had a it took me like 30 minutes to find the other one. Yeah, paper towel insert. There you go. So that's a good size. It's like dryer sheets. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this where with my with my bindings, because my binding fabrics are all together and my elastic are on the first shelf, my door that opens, and now I'll be able to know where this is, because so many bags has and wallets have clear vinyl and I just never could find any. Okay, we're just going to try to put you in the trash because you keep trying to cling to me. All right. So I appreciate it. I think that's a very useful gift and I'm here for it. Sally Tomato. All right. This is a great aid to any sewing project. Even the elves like to use it when they're making stockings. We're sure that you'll like it too. Okay, not too many knots, and it's not the jute, so I should be able to open this successfully. So let's see. I like little bags like this because you can just like reuse them for different gifts. Oh, yay! They're clips. They're purple clips. I gotta hide these from Hope. And there's 50 of them. There's 50 purple clips in here. You never have enough clips. I'm sorry. I go through clips like... I use so many clips. So they're cute. Let's see. They don't have the lines on them. You know how like I think I mentioned it earlier that there's always someone in the comments when someone's sewing, they say that they're using the clips wrong. And I always have to emphasize, no, they're not. If someone has fabric and they're putting the clips on this way, they're actually putting it on right, because there's usually lines that says the 1/4 of an inch, 3/8, and a 1/2 an inch. These don't have the lines on them, but they're still usable. But like most clips, if you focus, if you see that there is a half 0.25 and then there's a half, if you put your clips on this way, this is actually the correct way, but it's also this way because this has the lines as well. If the quilting clips are actually printed from like a shop, these are not Clovers, they're something else. I forgot what they are. They're from like Australia or whatever. The Australia ones have them on both sides. If they're actual Clover, do I actually have a Clover? No, these are the ones, these are the Breakfast at Tiffany ones that they had. They usually have the lines. The lines will indicate where you sew. So if you're trying to sew a 1/2 an inch, you bring them up. But most people like always say you're clipping them on the wrong side, and they're not actually right. So but the purple clips are really pretty, and I gotta hold them away from my daughter. She goes into my room and still stash. Okay, like she likes to hand sew a lot stuff because she's into this emo, like you know those kids that'll be like, you don't see me but you know me, but you don't know me. You know those kids in high school. I was one of those. Like I like parents don't understand me, teachers don't understand me. So I don't really get on her too that much about it, but I do like to show her pictures of my massive emo stage. It was funny. I had my hair jet black. Never mind. It's a long story. Jet black blued hair tips. That's me. But like, but she likes to hand sew and like put safety pins and stuff. And I have to like, I have missing safety pins. I have missing threads and needles and clips because she holds clips together. And I'll be like, where are my clips? And if she sees purple, which is her favorite color, they're going to be gone. And then I'm going to be upset. But yeah. So yeah, because everybody has a kid. Like, so my Faith was super popular. Like she was like dance and jazz, and she's just super popular in school. Kid Hope is just like, I'm the outcast. Like she had the audacity. Everybody here knows what song I'm about to say. She's like, have you ever heard of the group Nirvana? carded me? Excuse me? I bet you didn't because you guys don't listen to music that is so pure. My husband was like, I have to hold it back. And she's like, Dad hasn't heard of it. And he was like, what? Like, when a puppy just tilts their head to the side because they don't understand. We had to walk out of the room because at first we thought she was playing with us because she's really sarcastic, but she was dead serious. She was doing the Gen Z stare. You know that. Are you alive? What is going on? Why are you staring at me like that? She asked us that. And we were just like, what? Like, did that really come out of your mouth? That we didn't even answer her. What? And then she comes up like 2 weeks later. She's like, have you ever heard this song from Queen? I was like, if you don't get the hell out of my face, I am going to destroy you. Like, she's 15. I'm trying to be calm, cool, and collective, but you could challenge me on a lot of stuff. But when it comes to music, pop culture, and fashion, do not challenge me. So, yeah, she asked me if do I know who Nirvana is, the band Nirvana? And I get it. She's super emo, black platforms, black everything. But yeah, I can't. So now that you got a little bit more insight, and then my son is really like his older sister. He's super popular and he plays sports and he's like really quiet. But the middle one, I like her because she has personality, but yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, what? I'm still not over that. Like, I'm gonna tell that story till the end of time. I'm sorry. It's just like, what? Like, all right. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. I'm gonna be doing with Patreon and burying to go out to pick up one Christmas gift. Dreading that a little bit because I know a lot of people are off. Yeah, they think they know everything, and the people warned me about that, but that was a weird one. That was like she was dead serious, and then she gave us a Gen Z stare. Like that stare is real. Like I thought it was a joke until the gaze goes upon you. It's like I think this is what hunters feel like when they're looking at a deer and the deer's looking at them. It's like it's just like it's their head. It's like Coraline, where like the other mother, it's just like it's weird. It's a very weird stare. I'm like, blink because your eyes need moisture. I don't know. Anywho, I hope all of you guys have a great Friday. I'm going to see you tomorrow on Saturday to open up the boxes. I hope you have a really good day. And if you are around family, surround yourself with goodness and have fun. And happy Hanukkah. And if I don't get to see you this weekend, I hope you have a really great weekend, okay? I'll talk to y'all later.